Yeah.
Cut the shit off, bro.
I gotta
cut the shit the fuck off.
Bro, what is it?
Bro, what is he doing?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Welcome to another breakdown. This time we'll be going over the second opening for Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, which honestly speaking I wasn't expecting to cover this at all, but the staff went above and beyond to give us something really special. I have to note that I will not be going over each shot and its significance to the story. If you want that, I'll leave the relevant links in the description. So with that, let's carry on. For the staff returning for the second opening, we have Naoto Hashimoto as director and storyboarder, with chief supervisors Yuki Morimoto, Kazuto Tadano, and Hiromi Matsushita. Right, going into it, we have our opening scene as the camera sweeps past Gakuto and Roman, ending on a rotation of Luke and Yuga. It then goes into an explosion transition to our first CG cut clash between Sevens Road and Dragears. This whole scene is of course animated by Sevens' shining star Shinya Yamamoto. Of course with his very distinctive timing and effects, spotting him wasn't very hard. Yamamoto has been such an amazing asset to what has otherwise been a very conservatively animated show, contributing most of the in-house action cuts. So this won't be the last we see of him in this opening. What comes next is a showcase of director Hashimoto's monochromatic style, with the added aspect ratio change as it first cycles through the show's male cast on a background of complementary monochrome colors, decorated with various shapes and patterns, as seen in so many of Hashimoto's past work, including Fairy Tail's 23rd opening and Sevens' first opening. We then cut to a crowd shot of the various male characters, animated by I presume to be Momoko Makoichi, who is another veteran animator of the franchise, who last appeared in episode 38. She mentioned on Twitter that she animated the whole cast, so this is probably her cut. Next we have basically the same sequence, instead cycling through the female cast. Notice how when each of them come in and out of frame, the background transitions to the next cut depending on the direction each character goes in. Of course the crowd shot that follows will be also Makoichi. We then go into a series of pan cuts, first one being Swirly contrasted against a menacing silhouette of a mysterious looking monster, maybe hinting into a darker side to Swirly's cute exterior. Third panning cut would be of the 5 Goha siblings with a mystery 6th member. Gee, I wonder who that is. We then quick cut to the next action cut as the music begins to ramp up, of Yuka activating his dual disc, animated by freelance animator Hiroyuki Takashima, who last appeared in the first opening, animating a similar cut, this time showcasing some equally impressive lightning and spark effects, and some unique character art that seems to be thankfully uncorrected. Beam then shoots from Yuga's dual disc, transitioning into the next CG action cut that includes Sevens Road, a seemingly Gusto or Mecha Phantom Beast looking jet, and then a 2D still of Gyaku Tenno Megumi. It then cycles through a few more monster stills, starting with a baseball-themed Hope or Utopia, palm-sized Drago with Levia Dragon Daedalus, and then finally Millennium Shield. All these monster stills and their later appearances were corrected and or drawn by the series' monster designer Hidefumi Kimura. Right after another CG cut with Dragears and Luke's other aces sweeping past the camera, we get more animated stills of the main cast with beams coming from their dual discs, each with unique effect shapes representing each of them. This cut might be from Matsushita, but that feels like a bit of a reach. Then going past Nail, Asana, and Roa looking ahead to the last Yamamoto cut as he animates a mysterious looking monster depicted with some amazing Canada Dragon inspired lightning effects. As we head towards the end, we get the Rush Duel Club versus the Goha sibling stills. along with their monsters, also drawn up by Kimura with some meticulous attention to detail. Then we end off on the final still of the various belongings to our main cast, corrected by Takahiro Yamada, the series mecha and prop designer, this being one of the very few contributions he made to this opening. And there you have it. Unfortunately, I couldn't confirm each and every single cut, but I hope this was sufficient. Again, I'm very impressed with what the staff managed to pull off on such a very tight schedule. I really wasn't expecting any of this. This could be an indicator on what's to come, but I wouldn't really bet on that so much. But I am very much looking forward to the next season, so with that, see you in the next video.